Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is April 15th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content. You come back for more. Well, today, folks, is April 15th, 2019. You got to get those taxes in. I don't know if you did. I did mine over the weekend. I just barely made it. Usually I wait right on the day to do it, but I figured let me do it a couple days ahead of time just in case there's any discrepancies within my tax papers, my information there. So everything checked out okay. So I'm okay with that. I'm off the mind. That's one thing less so I have to worry about. Now the only thing I got to deal with is eBay and YouTube. Anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to do reseller news, but I also want to talk about demanding buyers. What happened was, this is the second time I already got this information. This happened to me recently, where a buyer, I have an item listed for, I think the International Ronnie helmet. I'm not sure if it was $17.99 or $9.99, whatever it was. The buyer tells me, they make an offer, $12, right? So I'm thinking, okay, $12, to win it, I'll accept it. The person's telling me, now, mind you, it's going to, I think it was going to Texas, I believe. The shipping and handling to go there was going to cost $7.85. The person offered me $12. Now, when I accepted the offer, it had the shipping and the $12 included, it's all together. So when I sent them the invoice, it was going to come out to $20 and change. The minute I sent that there, the buyer sends me back a message, sends a message back to me and says, no, that $12, the man is telling me that $12 is going to cover it. That's also with the postage included. I'm not. The person writes, I am not paying $12 plus shipping. I am not paying $12 plus shipping. Bye-bye. I just said, okay, order canceled. Boom. I didn't give no excuse. I didn't write back with these. Some of these buyers, I'm sorry to say it, but they really get my goat going. I think they're in la la land, to be honest with you. I think they're floating it around in another cloud, thinking that people, because we sell on eBay, are sellers, and that we may be desperate. Oh, they're probably desperate. They'll take anything. You realize? Think about this, folks. Think about this here, okay? Just for a second. It's going to cost $7.85 to ship it out there. She offered me $12. Now you subtract the $7.85 from the $12, right? And then you got your eBay listing, your PayPal fee. What am I coming out with? Do the math. It's pathetic. And you know what? This is the second or third time this happened to me so far within a month or whatever, or maybe last month or the month before. It is pathetic. These buyers are becoming demanding, and they tell you, look, go try that in Walmart, okay? Go to Walmart and pick up an appliance, pick up a toaster oven or a coffee pot, and go to the cashier, and let's say the thing's listed for $20 or $30, and say, listen, I'm going to give you $10 for it. And I'm not paying no more for it. I don't want to pay tax. They tell you, get lost, get security, get this person. This person's a nut job. Okay? These people today, I don't know where they're coming from, if they're from another planet or something, but they got a heck of a lot of nerve to sit there and or have the audacity to say things like that. Really gets my goat going here, because I say to myself, where do these people come off? Where do these people come off? I'm sorry. You might say, oh, he's going in a rant. And I very rarely do go into rants, but I don't like when people demand things like that. Try that with another store. Go to a store and do that. Go to a department store, Walmart, Target, wherever you want to go to, and go there and pick up an item, whatever it may be, and tell them, I'm only paying $5 for it. The cashier can say, yeah, but it's $10 or $15. This is what you got to pay. No, I'm only paying $5. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the same exact thing. Seriously. You're going to tell me that I'm supposed to sit here and just be all lolly-jolly, all happy about it? Come on, give me a break, huh? These people, I tell you the truth, I think it was last year, I told the stories before, and I don't know if you guys heard it again, if the ones who are subscribed, and that's another thing I want to talk about really quick. I was selling a little novelty item for like $3.99 or $4.99, whatever it was in that price range. Do you know for that small cheap thing, and the shipping was only going to cost $3.99 to ship it out, the buyer had the audacity to offer me $1 and told me, you pay the shipping. Where do these people come from? I don't know. All I know is, going forward, I am not going to haggle with them. I'm not going to get into a debacle with them, and I'm not going to make any more counters. There was a time I was countering. I'll give you an example. Just this weekend, this past weekend, I had a buyer for the puzzle. Now, this was a puzzle. It was a 1,500 or 1,000 piece puzzle. Person, I have it, I think, for $7.99. I'm going to offer you, makes an offer for $2 and tells me that they want me to pay the additional shipping. I said, no way. I came back with a counter. I normally don't do that. I came back with a counter. Person turned it down. Then he sent me another cheap one, a low ball offer. Canceled it. Then the second one, I gave what I wanted. They they were rebutted with me. I wanted, I think, 7 or 8. They offered me 6, and I said, okay, buyer pays full shipping. No, before that one came up, it says, okay, the buyer leaves a message, time to sell. That's when he accepted the last one, the third offer is when he accepted it. I said, fine. Now you're working with me. You're working on my terms. I'm not going to work on your terms. Okay. Now, a lot of people may beg to differ and say, well, sometimes you got to bend a little. Man, if I bend anymore, I might as well be broke. Give me a break. I'm not going to bend anymore for these buyers. Look, I'm a nice guy. I try to do the right thing out there for people. I really do. I mean, I'll work with you as, within reason. That's why when I say sometimes, if you're going to make a best offer, make it reasonable, okay? For God's sakes, we're on this platform here to make money, not to lose it. If I want to donate money or whatever, I want to, donate the stuff, I'll give it to my church before I give it to some buyer for next to nothing. I'm not going to give it to some person in another state and pay shipping and handling and stuff. Well, what is this? What kind of business are we running here? This is supposed to be a business, big, little, small, whatever you want to call it. It's a business, and we're here to make money, not to lose it. Okay, so yes, do I get a little perturbed or upset when I get these crazy buyers? I have to say it that way. I'm sorry, but they come off and they sit there, telling you they're demanding to you what they want. I mean, come on. I mean, what is that? Since when you start demanding? Oh, I tell you, folks, it's really crazy. It really is crazy. But anyway, enough with that. I just wanted to get that out in the open to you guys and share that information with you. It is what it is. Now, here's the other thing. I'm going to bump out of the screen here really quick, and I want to go to my YouTube page, and then I'm going to do the reseller news, okay? I just want to share something with you guys. So let's bump out of here and go over here. You see here, folks, I don't know if it's something that YouTube is doing. Now, I know they're making changes, the algorithms. This is something new for me. Now, here they got real-time subscribers. The other day, it was up to 452. Today, I had a subscriber. I lost one. So I can't, for some reason, and I'm looking at a lot of other YouTube guys out there, YouTube creators. And it seems to me, I don't know if I don't know if YouTube has anything to do with it, but it seems like everybody's losing subscribers. Okay. Now, people may say, well, the reason why you're losing subscribers is because people maybe, one, they don't like your content, or two, they don't like you. Hey, that's fine and Jim Dandy. You like me, you hate me, that's fine. I have a love-hate relationship with eBay. I love them when I'm making money and I hate them when I'm not, but I'm still on the platform. So if people have a love-hate relationship with me as far as my YouTube channel, they like me, they don't like me, that's fine. That's okay. I'm still going to be doing my videos. I'm still going to be putting good content out there. So it doesn't really make a difference one way or the other. But all I'm saying is, it must be the month for people losing subscribers, because all the people I check out, I subscribe to, I'm looking at theirs, and everybody's losing subscribers left and right. They're like dropping like flies. But it doesn't make a difference. But anyway, I just wanted to share it with you. But the other thing I want to bring out is, I noticed they got this here. Now, I don't remember this here before, real-time subscriber information here. I didn't know they had that there. So I guess every time it updates, you'll see the thing here. It'll say live update, real-time subscribers. So apparently, it's pretty null and dead here, whatever, null and void, so to speak. So it is. But I just wanted to share it with you. But anyway, hopefully for all us YouTube creators out there, that maybe we'll have an uptick and get some subscribers on our channels and help us get to that goal. I'm looking to get 1,000 subscribers, but I'll be honest with you, I don't see it happening. But you know what, folks? For those who are loyal to me and do follow me, trust me, I will be doing videos out there, okay? I'm still going to be doing videos whether it goes down to 0 subscribers. Well, and hopefully if you're loyal, it will go down to 0. But it doesn't matter because I am going to still be doing videos. Whether people like my content or whether they like me or not, I don't really care at this point. I'm still going to be doing videos. That's just the way it goes. But anyway, enough said with that. Now let's go to the reseller news, and we'll bump out of here. This here is really crazy, folks. This one came out. I'm sorry I didn't do it this weekend. I was busy, and I'm going to be busy all week long because I got a lot of stuff in the hopper here going on between YouTube and eBay. Here we got over here. This came out April 12, 2019. Amazon to collect tax on sellers' fees. Now, I don't sell on Amazon, and you know what? Reading this here, it makes me even drive further away from even doing business with Amazon, okay? I am not happy with this here, and I do feel for the people who sell on Amazon. But let's read a little into it, okay? You see in the title, Amazon to collect tax on sellers' fees. Now, check this out, folks. To the horror of many sellers... Oh, yeah, and by the way, I don't read everything verbatim. Sometimes I do expand a little on the topic when it's only I felt it's a great interest to me and hopefully to you. Then I will read a lot more. But let me give you the URL and the website of the company. Well, it's ecommercebytes.com. But let me give you the URL, www.ecommercebytes.com. All right, let's read on the story. It says, to the horror of many sellers, Amazon sent a notice on Thursday that it would begin collecting sales tax on seller fees and services. But sellers were left with many questions, and the company did not respond to our requests for more information. And when I say our request, just to give the people credit, it's talking about e-commerce bytes, not Rich Pasini. Okay, all right. I'm just passing this information on, sharing it with you guys. It says many readers forwarded this letter with the question and comments. I just got a notice from Amazon, and I swear I am ready to stop selling online, wrote one seller. I would, after reading this, I would have just closed my account, to be honest with you. This is too much. We are small little sellers, and we can't comprehend all the tax stuff. Taxes on referral fees, subscription fees, question mark. Look at that. Okay. The taxes affect sellers based on the state in which they are located. Through Amazon, did not provide such a list, and it impacts FBA and non-FBA sellers. Here's the letter from Amazon to sellers. Now, I didn't get this because I'm not a seller on it. I'm a registered seller, but I don't sell on it. Dear seller, we are reaching out regarding the possible tax implications on some seller fees beginning June 1st, 2019. Some states consider selling on Amazon fees such as per item, order, and refund fees as taxable electronic service. Similarly, some states consider FBA inventory prep fees such as bubble wrap, polybag, taping, and labels as taxable. Sellers' fees is not increasing, however. Ooh, wow. You might see tax applied to some sellers' fees. For more information regarding this change, refer to the FAQ below. What fees are taxable? Selling fees based on your business location, referral fees, subscription fee, valuable closing fee, per item fee, promotion and merchandise fee, refund commission fee, checkout by Amazon, sales tax collection fee, FBA service fees based on your fulfillment center, labeling fee, polybag fee, bubble wrap fee, taping fee, OPEC bagging fee, repackaging fee. Nothing but fees. This is total lunacy. This is total lunacy. It really is crazy, folks. It is crazy stuff. It really is. I'm not going to read more of this. It's quite a bit, and I don't blame the person. You got to read this yourself, folks. Check it out. I like to read the comments here. I can just imagine what some of these people are saying here. You got to read the comments. The government is killing our way of life. This one here writes, Silver Ice King, as usual, the politicians have found a way to get more money from their constituents and then manage to blow it on stupid pet projects in a specific jurisdiction. Folks, read these if you get a chance. I really do like reading these comments, but like I said, we'll be here all day. I don't want to expand too much on this topic, but folks, for those of you who do sell on this, I do feel bad for you. I really do. I mean, to me, it doesn't affect me because I don't sell on Amazon, like I said. And if I do sell on it, I'm only going to sell the 50, the 50 ones you could do. You're only allowed to 50 free list, 50 list, not free listings, 50 listings, anything over that. Then they want you to become a professional seller, where they charge you $39.99 a month, well, $40 a month to sell on their stinking fee-based platform, and that's not going to happen with me. If the only way you'll catch me selling there is if I do the 50 free, the 50 listings, whatever quota. That's it. Because anything over that, then they want you to go in the basic, become a professional seller, whatever that garbage is. Like, he needs more money, like I need a hole in the head. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, let's move right along. Sellers can no longer, this came out April 11th, 2019, sellers can no longer offer a standalone PayPal on Etsy. Now, you guys sell on Etsy? I tried selling on Etsy a couple times, a couple old shirts. I thought vintage shirts would sell. Didn't do any good. I ended up sticking with eBay. I did sell one on eBay, and I did sell another shirt on Poshmark, which was pretty good. At least I got rid of them anyway. It's better than having them laying around. But Etsy, when I put the vintage shirts on there, I thought they were going to be good for it. Nada. I got nothing out of it, folks, so it was no good for me. It says Etsy is forcing all sellers, another company is changing things around. Etsy is forcing all sellers to use its PayPal account without the ability to offer their own standalone PayPal account. In 2017, when Etsy required all sellers to accept Etsy payments, it allowed sellers who already offered their own PayPal accounts and continue to offer is at an option. Then it goes on to say here, but as of May 15th, 2019, sellers' own PayPal accounts on Etsy will be a thing of the past. What a shame, all these stupid changes. I like that old saying, I'm an old-fashioned person. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Leave the damn things alone. If they're working, leave them alone. What do you got to change them for? And then it goes on to say here, this last paragraph, I'm not going to read any more of it. It says this only impacts sellers who have been grandfathered into being able to use their own PayPal account. But for those sellers, it's a major concern. Folks, I don't know. You know what? You know what I think is going to happen between stuff like this and Amazon? First off, with Amazon, I'll be honest with you. You know what I think people should do? Go out or look into creating your own website and sell your merchandise there if you can. The only thing is, people say, yeah, but you don't get the exposure like Amazon and eBay. That's true. But you could talk to some people out there. I'm sure there are people doing it. It's going to end up happening like that anyway. Who's going to deal with all these fees and changes? I mean, come on. Give me a break, But that's what I tell you the truth. If it gets like that, I sell right now exclusive on eBay, but I also have a link, attached to Bonanza too. Which is, let me tell you something, folks. And I'm not saying this, no offense, Bonanza, but if you think eBay is slow and dead in the water, check out Bonanza. If it was any dead, forget about it. I haven't made a sale on Bonanza in over a year and a half, maybe, or something like that. Ugh, terrible. I mean, eBay's bad, but Bonanza's super bad, But anyway, check this story out if you want. Let's move right along because I want to really try to wrap this up as quick as I can. Here's another one, Jeff Bezos. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I meant to say Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos basically just said Amazon kicks eBay's ass. Check it out. Check it out. I usually don't like to say words like that, but I'm sorry, but that's just what the title said. And that came out April 11, 2019. Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos called out eBay in a letter to shareholders with the "My site is better than your site." Oh, are we in elementary school? My dad's bigger than yours. That's what That's what it's like saying this. Oh my God. Anyway, it says my site is better than your site. Description of how the two marketplaces serve third-party sellers. Give me a damn break. I tell you the truth, folks, the more they keep pushing this narrative on people, like as far as like doing all this stupid stuff, you're going to have people, Mr. Bezos is going to start having people say, one day they're going to get disgusted and say, you know what? I am done. I'm out of here. Seriously. It goes on to say here, it's stunning development for a leader who has always taken a heads-down focused approach to building his business and one that must have been taken eBay's leadership by surprise. Bezos began his annual missive by pointing out the incredible growth of sales on Amazon by third-party sellers. Third-party sellers are kicking off the first-party butt badly, he wrote. It's no wonder you're doing good. you're buying all the businesses and putting them out of business. So what do you expect? Yeah, I mean, give me a break. What else does it say over here? While the first-party sales, the sale of inventory, Amazon itself sales grew 25% compounded annually since 1999. Third-party sales, items sold by merchants on the platforms, grew 52%. He explained. That compares to eBay's compound. We're now going to do comparisons. That compares to eBay's compound growth rate of 20% in the same period. According to Bezos' calculations, 160 billion for Amazon's third-party sales compared to 95 billion for eBay. Devin Wenig went on the fence, tweeting in response. While I appreciate ink dedicated to eBay from the CEO of the company, not focused on competition, think I'll dedicate my letter to customers' purpose and strategy. We don't compete with our sellers. We don't bundle endless services to create barriers to competition. That was a reference to Amazon's long stance that it did focus on competition, but rather remained obsessed with serving customers. Be sure to read the replies on Wenig's tweet. Let me tell you something. I watched Devin Wenig, and he was being interviewed or whatever on one of these, I don't know if it was a YouTube channel, whatever. And you know something? He seems like a nice guy. He really does. He seems like a real, genuine guy. Now, I know before people start, I don't want to hear nasty comments because I'm not going to respond to them. All right? I'm not going to respond to any nasty comments about, Devin Wenig, the CEO of, eBay. People I'm not going to answer any, I'm not going to respond to it. Okay? So if anyone's going to leave any nasty comments about me, commending Devin Wenig, I'm not going to fall for that. So you're not going to get a response back. All I'm saying is I watched that interview with him, and he seems like a real down-to-earth guy, okay? I know a lot of people saying since he came into the picture, eBay's been like topsy-turvy, upside down, running business, I understand that. But I think, he's trying to do the right thing, and all right, people may say, well, maybe he's not, very affluent in his business practice as far as like what online stuff. I don't know. Who's to judge? I mean, we can't really sit here and judge the man and say he's doing this, doing that. He's got people that advise him what to do. I'm sure when they sit around the corporate meetings, they have other people that brainstorming things to do to make eBay a better platform. Look, I'll be the first to tell you, I have a love-hate relationship with eBay. I love them when I'm making money. I hate them when I'm losing it. I'm not making anything. Okay? That's seriously. I mean, and it's not like it's contradictory. People may say, well, you sound like you're contradicting. No, I'm not contradicting. Look, and I'm not a pessimist. I'm more of an optimist. But a spade is a spade. I say it like it is. Okay? Now, granted, a lot of people don't like Devin Wenig. I see it on other talk sites, other blog sites. And, people say bad things, this, that, and I think. And, it's not right. Could you do a better job? Could any of us do a better job running a big multi-billion-dollar business like Amazon? eBay? Amazon. No, seriously. I mean, if they were to put one of us in there in his office, in the corporate office, okay, here you are. Somebody came to me and say, okay, Rich, here we are. This is what's going on. This is the areas that we're weak in. We're losing money here. We're making a little profits here. What are you going to do about it? I'd have to sit. For me personally, I'm not a good statistician when it comes to stuff like that. Okay? What would I tell the people? I would tell the people on me to do statistical abstracts on the companies and see what's going on, where we stand. Are we going to be profitable in the next coming year? I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. And we all sit here, a lot of people will sit there and badmouthing Devin Wenig and saying this, that, and the other thing about the guy, but can any of us do a better job in running a company? He's got a lot on his plate. Now I know people say, well, it sounds like you're gun-ho for eBay. Well, let me put it this way. All right, I'll sum up this way. If you told me, what do you like better, Amazon or eBay to sell on, I'd tell you 100%. Right now, for now, I would say eBay. All right, I like eBay a lot better right now. eBay to me, even though I complain sometimes that my insertion fees are high, eBay to me is a lot more affordable, I'll put it to you that way, than Amazon, I'll be honest with you, okay? I mean, think about it. Think about this. eBay allows me as a top-rated seller, I think I'm allowed, if I'm not mistaken, I'm allowed up to 500 listings is my limit. It's okay. I wouldn't want to go over that anyway, to be honest with you. And with the starter store, Okay, not to throw a little segue into starter store like for eBay, but for a starter store, I get 100 free listings a month for $4.95 a month. Now, and I could sell up to 500 items. Now, here we go. And this, you could check with Amazon if you don't believe me. Unless they change the rules around, this is what a teammate told me. You're allowed to sell on Amazon up to 50 listings, not free, of course. Okay, up to 50. Anything over 50, they want you to become a professional seller, and that's going to cost you a whopping $40 a month. Good, bad, or indifferent, whether you make money or not. Okay, so you do the math and you tell me which one out of the two is better. Okay, it's a no-brainer. Now, there are people that say, well, I get better sales on Amazon. Well, think about, just remember one thing. You do. Maybe you do. I'm sure there's people that do make good on it. Okay, but for a small-time guy like me that's barely making any sales, you think I'm in a position right now to invest $40 a month on Amazon, a big 900-pound gorilla in the arena there, a big monolithic company like that? I'm going to be able to afford that there? And what? I'm going to go give my Amazon more, give them more money? I complain when I got to pay high insertion fees, when I don't make enough sales on eBay, let alone you think I'm going to be on Amazon? Give me a break. Listen, for you guys out there, if you're Amazon diehards and you love it, more power to you. I wish you all the best. I really do. But anyway, enough with that nonsense. Let's keep moving right along. Here we got seller wonders why PayPal demands more user data. Now, this came out April 12, 2019. I'm a little backed up as far as like with the reseller news, folks, because I've been busy this last week and this week, so everything's a little backlogged here. I am so sorry. I can't help it. But, things happen. I got personal things to take care of, and plus I got my own personal matters I have to attend to. So I'm sorry. I do apologize. This one here goes on to say, now, Ina Steiner is the owner of e-commerce bytes, just to let you guys know. So when you hear that name, Ina, it's like, who is Ina? She's Ina Steiner is the lady that owns the e-commerce bytes. It goes on to say, Dear Ina, lately PayPal has been asking for additional information / documentation in order to provide more security. Until this is provided, I can still withdraw my PayPal balance, but not use my PayPal balance to make purchases, etc. Okay, I just went through this here with the renewing my driving license in order to get a real ID form of license. But I'm curious about why PayPal is requiring this. Their explanation on their website is vague and weaselly, and they point out that they are not a bank. They allude to the government regulations, but don't say what, if any, they are accommodating. I suspect there is more likely an opportunity to collect and sell user data. Look, you know what? This is coming out in the open. They may have been doing that right along. So, is it any surprise to people? I mean, really. I mean, look, there's an old saying, you go along to get along, right? Now, again, if we don't like it, we don't like PayPal, then opt into eBay's new managed payment service. I don't know. Me, I tell you the truth, I like PayPal. I had no problem with them. They always stuck by me. I know people are going to probably say, yeah, but what about the new changes now, where they don't return the seller fees, excuse me, where they don't, they're going to keep it, they're going to keep the refunds or whatever it is there. You remember, I think I talked about the last time. Hey, listen, what can I tell you? I'm at their mercy right now. You know what I'm saying? Or jump to, what do you call it, the managed payment plan with eBay. But I opted out of that. I want to stick with PayPal as long as I can. I like PayPal. I like them. I really do. I mean, I had no problem with it. They've always been good to me in the past. Whenever I had an incident where I needed them to intervene, they were there. They helped me out. I can't say anything bad about them. But as far as are they giving that, selling out that information, using it to collect data, collecting data to sell it, whatever? Hey, I don't know what to tell you, folks. I don't know what to say. If you feel that way about it, I don't know. Are you allowed to make other payments, use payment services? Like, would you rather have a customer send you a check or a money order? I don't know. Cause I don't know. I never looked into that there. Some people may want that there. Maybe some people might. But then again, you may scare off buyers. You start becoming demand and say, well, I want a certified money check, money order, or I want to check a company, check, and it's got to be certified, whatever. I don't know. Right now, the only thing I know of, anybody makes purchases from me, they use PayPal, and I accept it. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't really have too much to voice that. Voice my opinion on PayPal. If anybody out there begs to differ and you want to leave a comment, as long as it's nice, please drop it in the comment box below, and I'll respond to it, and so will other people as well. Let's move right along. eBay response to sales slump. Try a new strategy. This came out April 11, 2019. Again, somebody's writing into Ina. Dear Ina, just want to give you an update on the eBay news updates. I'd like to know that after December sales disaster, I was pleasantly surprised that my January sales were better than my December sales. I sold 143 items in January, which is twice as much as I did in December. Much to my surprise, it looked like February brought better news. It was selling a few items per day, did not suffer a single day without a sale. Wish I could make it sales every day, which is something I was getting used to. The bomb exploded March 1st. I think after all the new updates, eBay is performing again. Sales are not happening again. Yeah, well, I tell you the truth. That's going on. Hey, look what happened to me today. Okay, I responded to an offer. I was like, happy. I made a sale today. And then later on, they're telling me otherwise, and I ended up canceling it. So I didn't make any sale today, right? Yeah, maybe there is something going on with eBay. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've been trying a lot of different tactics myself. There's only so much you could do. It's just like an egg. There's only so many ways to fry an egg, right? What can you do? And then it goes on to say here, I called and they are in denial of any problems. Now, I went through the same thing. When I had problems like that, slow sales and whatever, slow sales, no sales, or snail sales, we call up the tech support over there. They like to be called as teammates. And I asked them, you guys experiencing a problem? Oh, no, we're not. Well, they're probably scripted to tell people that too. Maybe their higher ups are probably telling their supervisor manager, say, look, when people call up and they ask if we're having any problems with our service or a service, whatever, just tell them everything is fine. Keep them quiet, because they probably get inundated with calls like that a lot. Okay, I for one, like I said, I'm not to contradict myself as far as like with eBay and so on and so forth, but I think if there are problems that are within the company, the employees are probably told to only expand too much, so much on the topic, but don't get too much. Don't give, what's that, TMI, too much information? Don't give too much information, Just keep it very short and sweet. If they say there's anything going on, like, they probably told if a customer calls up and says, is the system crashing, or there's any, problems with the system, just tell them everything is fine, we're good on our end, and so on and so forth. And that's probably what they're doing. Hey, they're following orders, right? Do as I tell you, or you lose your job. Plain and simple. So it goes on to say, all right, after they said they called and they are in denial of any problems, on the site that I got a usual response for the supervisor in California, maybe what you are selling is not what people are looking for at this time. And you know what? That's true. I had a teammate tell me, because I had called up one time and said, this is ridiculously slow. I'm paying a lot of money for insertion fees. I ain't getting my money's worth. You know what the teammate told me? Well, you got to step up your game. That's what it told me. Do research, try offering this, try lowering your prices. This is what I was told by a teammate. Yeah, that's what I was told. Exactly, folks. The teammate told me you got to step up your game and you got to start doing more research, lowering the prices down, use promoted listings, offer free shipping. Yeah, if I listened to that teammate and did all of that, I would be broker than broke. I can't do that, folks. I can't, and I won't. Okay? Like I said again, I don't hate eBay. I have a love-hate relationship with them. But at the same time, I can't listen to that type of rhetoric when it comes to selling on eBay. It doesn't take rocket science to sell on eBay, okay? It's not rocket science, all right? So please, let's keep that in our mind. It says over here, my answer to him was, how can you explain as a top-rated seller who has been on eBay for 19 years with the perfect feedback using all the supposed tools that eBay insists we use, like promoted listings, sells 143 items in January, 185 in February, and so far 9 in 11 days this month. Okay? Then it goes on to say here, there was silence, and then he told me that perhaps I needed to come up with a new strategy. I thought to myself, what strategy? Bottom line, they have started playing with the site once again, and I fear it will only get worse. Now, I said this too once before. I wish the CEO and all the big head honchos over there would, rethink their logic when it comes to, updating their platform and adding all these new rollout programs, because for the simple reason is I don't think it is working. Now, if you guys feel that it is and you think it is, and you beg to differ with me or any of these people that are writing in, drop it in a comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Okay, I think a lot of us would like to hear what you have to say. So yeah, seriously, drop a comment below. That's the funny thing with my YouTube channel. I don't get people commenting all the time. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Maybe they just don't want to comment. Maybe they don't want to get the feedback and they don't want to deal with it. But I would love to hear what people have to say about this here. Okay, so I'm going to read this list piece here. It goes, so I invite all your readers to look at their listings without signing into their account, and they will notice they have gone to town the past week adding advertising. Similar sponsored items, another similar sponsored items. People who view this also bought this, and the most famous of all, our pick. And even more suggestions at the bottom of the page. Now, I talked about that once before, okay, and I don't like that at all. I don't like suggestions at the bottom page. This is where I do beg to differ with eBay. I am paying you 30 cents, because it's usually 35 without the store, but I am paying you 30, because I have that starter store. I pay 30 cents for listing. After I'll go over my 100 listings. I am paying you. It's like rent, okay, to be on your site. It's costing me 30 cents. You say, woo, 30 cents. Okay. That 30 cents adds up a lot. Adds up pretty quick. Let me tell you something, folks. If you haven't, I had at one time close to 400 listings on there, and let me tell you something. I was running bills every month from eBay because I wasn't making sales, and the amount of money that I was paying eBay every month, I could at least a small, compact or mid-sized car for that amount of money that was paying eBay every month. That's why I jumped on the starter store, because I said it'll help me out to some. It's a lot better than what I was paying months and months ago. Okay. Anyway, it says over here, I wonder now more than ever about the upcoming disaster it will become in the following weeks. Ina, as always, thanks again for your full information. It's true, folks. It's true. This is the part I don't like. I don't like when they put suggested suggestions on my bottom of my page, on my page that I paid for my item to be listed, not for all the other people out there. That drives me crazy. And I tell you, that is the thing that bothers me more than anything. And you know what? If eBay does follow me or listen to what I have to say, do us a favor as sellers. If you care about us sellers, like people say, oh, they're out to help their sellers. If you really do believe that, or if you really are sincere with it, why don't you just take the suggested listings off our bottom of our pages? Let people do their old hunt and peck routine. Let them search, and whoever gets it, the better man gets it. Then he wins the sale. Plain and simple. But to put those stupid suggestion things over there, or showing other people, other sales on your listing, that makes no sense at all. That makes no sense. But anyway, let me know what you think about this, folks. Let's move right along. DOJ says some eBay photos were infected with malware. This came out April 12, 2019. It says the U.S. Department of Justice said international criminals used eBay as part of their campaign to defraud victims. Interesting. I didn't know about that. I did say it was April 12, 2019. Okay. As a federal jury today convicted 2 Romanian nationalists of 21 counts related to their scheme to infect victim computers with malware in order to steal credit card and other information to sell on the dark market websites, mine cryptocurrency, and engage an online auction fraud, according to the government announcement. I didn't know about this, folks. Did you? That's why I do this. That's why I love this channel. I love doing this YouTube channel. I love sharing information with you guys. And for those who do follow me, and for those who are loyal, that do stick by me through thick and thin, whatever it may be, I really do appreciate it. And you know what, folks? And this goes out to my loyal subscribers. I hope and pray that you do get a takeaway from the information I post here. Okay, I really do. I put my heart and soul in it, believe it or not. You might say, how can you put your heart and soul? Believe me, because doing the research, I get so many different emails from different companies, a lot of Google alerts too, on different. I could do the reseller news for hours on end. I mean hours, literally. I could do it on Amazon, YouTube, Etsy, Bonanza, you name it. I get them for all the companies. Okay, but I choose eBay because I sell exclusively on eBay. Okay, so but I really do hope that the loyal subscribers and for the new ones that has recently signed up, whatever, or subscribed, I really do. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate you sticking around and hanging in there. Okay, and again, if somebody would be very forthcoming and tell me, you know, if they're thinking about unsubscribing to my channel, I really would like to know why you would unsubscribe. Is it me? Is it the content I put out, or you're not interested in it anymore? It doesn't do anything for you. Look, I could take constructive criticism. I mean, if you tell me, well, I really don't care for the content you're putting out. It doesn't serve my needs, and I thought about it and it's not for me. Well, here's what I have to say in a case like that, though. If a person is really like that there and they subscribe and then unsubscribe, why would you subscribe in the first place? Right? Wouldn't you want to try it out? Like they were saying, when you drive a car, don't you want to kick the tires, get behind the wheel, see what it's all about? That's what I recommend people to do. If you're going to subscribe to me, watch a couple of my videos, see if you like it. It's better than unsubscribing. Because I tell you the truth, I was on my Facebook group page there, Everyday Vlogging with Pasini, and there were people that get bummed out. One guy was bummed out. He goes, "Oh, I'm losing subscribers." He really felt bad. And other people respond to him saying, "Oh, don't worry about it, this, that, and that." But it's true. When people lose subscribers, they feel really bad. They feel hurt. Me, I go with the flow. I go with the punches. I don't have a dog in this fight. If I'm gonna, if you guys subscribe to my channel and then one day you subscribe and the next day you unsubscribe, it's not gonna deter me from doing videos. I'm gonna still do it because you know what? For the people that do unsubscribe from my channel, there are gonna be people out there that are gonna want to like my content and they're gonna want to subscribe. So it doesn't make a difference. It's just like going into a store and it's like me walking to my local Walmart and say, you know what? I'm never gonna do business with you people again. Okay, and if I and 5 or 10 other people did the same thing, when we boycott, we never shop at Walmart ever again. There'll be 5 or 10 or maybe 20 people more that will shop this. So it's a win. It's a win situation anyway. The way I look at it. So if I lose subscribers, I'll also gain them again. I lost 2, 3, I'll gain 3, or maybe hopefully there'll be permanent subscribers. There won't be people that coming and going. But it's okay. YouTube, it's like a revolving door. People come in there. It's like, or maybe it's like watching a preview show. A show that's coming out for the fall preview, or whatever. And you watch a couple of shows, and it turns you off. I did. I was into Madam Secretary for the longest time, and I just went cold turkey. I said, I'm done. I stopped watching it. I don't watch TV anymore anyway. Anyway, enough with that topic. Let's keep moving on here. I got 2 more windows. Well, actually, one after this one here. I want to close it out. GoDaddy ups its e-commerce game with marketplaces. Came out April 12, 2019. For those who are GoDaddy diehards, I do not use them as a web hosting. I use a company called 3ix, which is very affordable. It's $1 a month, and you get plenty of information. You could look at my comments section below. You'll see it there, all the information. But for those who do like GoDaddy, this is for the GoDaddy people. GoDaddy announces a launch and marketplace for a new feature that lets small business owners sell their products on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and Jet, and Walmart.com from their GoDaddy online stores. I can imagine what those stores must go for. I don't know. Anyway, it says U.S. sellers who have a GoDaddy store can now connect up to 3 marketplaces and process up to 50 orders a month at no extra charge. And upgrade plans are available for additional marketplace connections, higher order volume, and to sync orders and inventory more frequently. GoDaddy's GoCentral online store offers sellers ability to sell digital products, add video, merchandising, and sync inventory with Square's point of sale system. Built-in marketplace marketing tools also help customers get found in search engines, post products to Facebook, and engage customers through emails and promotions. I'm not going to read the rest of this here. If you guys are GoDaddy people, check it out. And last but not least, Amazon triples its, back to Amazon again. This came out April 12, 2019. Amazon triples employees in Spain in 2018. Amazon announced this week that it created over 3,200 new permanent jobs across Spain in 2018 alone. It ended in 2017 with 1,600 permanent employees and now has 4,800 permanent employees. Amazon also revealed that it invested over 1.1 billion euros to Spain in 2011. Hey, did you read about Amazon? Let me get out of here really quick. It's pretty funny. They would talk about taxes, and they were saying, with all the money, the revenue that Amazon brought in, now correct me if I'm wrong, I thought if I read it right, they ended up paying this, where most people have to pay this. I think that's with all the tax incentives that the president had enacted, put into place. I think it's been very beneficial for a lot of the businesses today. For some, I thought I heard in the news today, but I think something with the federal, where people they're gonna take more money, or they're gonna get less money from federal, something along that line. There is so much stuff I see on the internet between Facebook, Twitter, all these different things I deal with. You ever hear the expression, information overload? That's what it is with me, information overload. I mean, I look at this computer and my head gets numb, because not only do I do the eBay stuff, and I get prepped. I do research on YouTube as well, trying to get more subscribers, put out good content, and then in between, I can't tell you how much mind-blowing and numbing information out there. And then this stuff, this is why I don't like dealing with, this is why I say on my YouTube channel, I do not talk religion and politics. Okay, and I don't use profanity on this channel. With all the political information going on out there, the news, it boggles the mind to hear the stuff that goes back and forth. So I don't really get into it. Okay, I'm not going to do a segue into it either. But I do not deal with that, like I said, on those two topics. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with those topics as far as like that part goes, if you want. I don't want to get into the debacle with anybody. I do have my own political views. I do have my own thoughts and opinions on what I think is right and wrong. I also have my religious beliefs, again, but I do not share that with people because, again, those are two touchy subjects. People don't want... You could get into an argument, a literal argument with people when it comes to those two topics, and I don't deal with them. That's why I don't deal with them on here. Okay? I don't want to deal with things of that nature. There's nothing wrong with them. But for me personally, I'd rather just keep it off the channel altogether. You can go to other channels, and you could. And I'm sure there's thousands of them out there that talk religion, politics. Okay, but for the most part, not on this channel. Okay, if I felt that something needed to be addressed and it dealt on a kind of like a little political segue, or maybe a religious segue going into it, whatever, not getting into it too deep, maybe then. But for the most part, at this point in time, not going to happen. But in closing this video, I just want to say again to all the new subscribers who have subscribed, I'm sorry about the ones that unsubscribed. I said this before in my other videos. It is what it is. I was hoping that I could get 1,000 subscribers. I don't think that's going to happen. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't mean to be a pessimist with that part. I'm more, like I said again, I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist. But well, people may say, well, you got up to 450 people so far. I mean, it may take a long time before you get to hit that 1,000 mark. But I remember when people were saying the first 50 or first 100. Subscribers was a big deal. Oh, getting those first 100 subscribers. I mean, even I was elated. Like, wow. I was looking at 80, 75, 90, 95, 100, and it's like, and then it's protracted. It's like, wow, I'm really impressed. I mean, this channel is slow. It's a turtle paced channel, but at least I'm getting people to subscribe. But again, I'm trying to do the best I can, folks. I'm sorry I haven't been. I should be doing daily vlogs, but I've really been bogged down with other stuff. There's like so many things going on, and I've been sourcing very little, minimal sourcing. I mean, the stuff I spent over the weekend, it wasn't really nothing to write home about. It was very small stuff. The stuff that I have more stuff that I got. My daughter had given me some stuff that she did spring cleaning, and she gave me some stuff that to put up on eBay. So I'm going to be busy this whole week listing stuff, and I'm going to try to get it up as quick as I can, if all possible. I like to try to get definitely before the week is over. A lot of that stuff should be up, but it is what it is, folks. But I do try my best to put out good content, and I do hope you guys like it, and I do hope you do get a takeaway from it. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I tell people a couple of times in my other videos that, if you want to hear me talk about different things, or you want to hear me discuss different topics, whatever, you got to let me know. I mean, I don't mind expanding on certain topics, but you're gonna have to work with me on that day. I can't read your mind. If there's something that you don't like, or if there is something, maybe I'm doing something on my channel that people don't like. Maybe they don't like me. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta. It sounds crazy, but sometimes you gotta like a person's persona. Maybe if a person comes out and is the person's like a doom and gloom type of guy. Look, I'm not talking. I don't mean to. If I do sound like a doom and gloom guy, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's not meant to be that way. But I do tell it like it is. And if you want the straight fact, well, the straight information from me, okay, I don't sugarcoat anything. And as I said it once before in my videos. When it comes to selling on eBay or whatever, I tell it like it is. I am not going to sugarcoat anything, and I'm not going to make a video, sit in front of this webcam, this HP webcam, and start throwing stuff, spewing stuff out of my mouth just to make a video for the sake of making a video. I'm not going to do that. If I'm doing good on eBay, I'll tell you. Am I going to share my financial reports with you? No, I'm not. It's none of nobody's business. People do it, though. They'll say, look what I did for this month. $5,000 this month I made, $10,000, $20,000. Hey, you know what? If it's all legit, God bless you, man. I wish you all the best. Kudos to you. You're doing a lot better than probably most people are doing. If you claim that you're making that money, and you're proving it by showing your eBay sales records or tracks, whatever, that's great. Good for you. That's good, and it is good for you, right? It's not good for me, but it's good for you, and I wish you all the best. I would love to, not show off, but I would love to make a nice, sales throughout the course of the year, not just 1 month. I don't want to say, well, this month I made $2,000, and last month I made $5,000, and the month after that, and then, whatever. I mean, I'd like to, share that stuff, not share it on the internet. But I like to have that type of I like to go have that on my account too. I like to have that money in my account, But it is what it is, But like I said, no matter what happens, or no matter what goes, what twists or turns happens on this YouTube channel, I'm still going to be doing my YouTube videos, like I said earlier, and I still will probably be selling on eBay unless I get really disgusted and close my account and pack up my bags and go elsewhere. I'll still be on eBay as well. Like I said again, folks, I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist. It may sound like that sometimes. Maybe that's what turns people off. Maybe they want to hear all positive stuff, and I don't blame you. But at the same time, don't you want to hear the truth though from people? I mean, would you like, for the steady followers that follow me, would you like me coming out here and just throwing stuff out there to you that's not, it has no validity behind it? It's not true. Would you want to hear that? I mean, would you really want to go to subscribe to a person's channel who just comes out and starts spewing things off the top of the head, making them up as they go along? I'm not going to do that. That's not going to happen. So if you want the straight talk from me and you want to hear it, as it is, take it for face value, whatever you want. But like I said again, I'm going to tell it like it is. If something's bothering me, I will throw a video out there. I will do a video. Plain and simple. Anyway, folks, it's going on 7 p.m. over here. I'm in Long Island, New York here. We're on the East Coast here, and I think my time is going a little over. I don't know how long this video is, and I do apologize, but sometimes, folks, I have a lot of stuff to tell you guys. I want to share it with you, And this is the best way to do it, through YouTube channels, through my YouTube channel. But anyway, this is Rich Pasini signing off. Today is April 15th, 2019. And again, I want to say to all the new subscribers, thank you again. And also, thank you for tuning in. And if you like the content and you got a takeaway from it, or if it's some way it's helping you out in the past or even now, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. Until next time, bye-bye.